Okay, we're tracking a weekend storm. Right now, it looks like it's going to be Saturday. Let's talk about what we know. There's still some uncertainties, but we do know there will be a weekend storm. Every single model has a strong to very strong low pressure system developing. Right now, the timing is Saturday. Not a pure snow for the DMV. That's really not going to change. That rain-snow line might shift a little bit, but I think you folks in southern Maryland are mainly going to see rain. But that said, the best chance of a pure snow will be along and west of I-81 and north of I-70, where the snow could pile up pretty significantly. And then it's going to be a wet snow. No matter where it snows, surface temps only in the 30s. Temperatures upstairs not that cold, kind of marginal for snow. So it's going to be that wet snow. It's going to stick to things. So we're a little bit concerned about that with areas that might see several inches of snow. Okay, let's go through the models. Here we go. This is Saturday morning, European model. There's a storm in a pretty good spot off the South Carolina coast. We do have a high pressure to the north. Not quite as strong as we'd like if you're a snow lover. So that's 8:30 on Saturday, still dry in the metro. Rain, mix, and snow overspreads the entire DMV by early Saturday afternoon. Again, green is rain, that's a mix, blue is snow. And the mix is going to be, that could mean snow or rain, maybe a little bit of sleet. It's not a freezing rain situation, so don't worry about ice. That's 1:30 on Saturday. 7 o'clock Saturday night, see how much farther the warm air gets and the rain gets almost to I-70. Still snowing, though, back to the west. And there's the storm. It's just hugging the coast and just inland. If it were just 50, 100 miles farther east, it would be all snow in most of the metro. So early Sunday morning, late Saturday night, we are back to rain. And there's the rain and snow up into New England. Be a good snow if you're going up the Thruway, Hudson Valley. Still probably a mixture, even up 95. West of 95, probably your best chance in New England for snow, too. Sunday morning, it's gone. I mean, for us, it's still hammering parts of New England, but we'll have just kind of a blustery day on Sunday. Okay, let's break it down a little closer. This is the European model, what I just showed you, but close in, okay? So by noon, there's our mixture, even down to D.C. By 4:30, it's rain, but a mixed Gaithersburg. Still snow west of 15 out in Loudoun County. Good snow along I-81. By 9 o'clock on Saturday, rain, maybe a mixture in Gaithersburg and Leesburg. Good snows out along I-81. And Hagerstown, Cumberland, Oakland, you're all snow. There's no question about that. And again, it gets it out of here pretty quickly. May end briefly as rain again late Saturday night. Now, let's contrast that with the American model. 9:30 Saturday has a mix across most of the metro, so they're pretty similar in timing. 2 p.m., a mix in D.C., even over into Annapolis. The snow, well, it's still around Gaithersburg, Rockville, Leesburg. This darker shade of blue is pretty good area of snow. But by 6:30, we lose the cold air. Now a mixture in Gaithersburg, Leesburg, but rain, D.C. south. So Saturday night's going to be miserable, whether you're trying to drive in snow or just a cold rain. I mean, you can stay in, probably a good idea. By midnight Sunday, late Saturday night, everything's pretty much over. So the models are moving this out pretty quickly, and they're on pretty good agreement about that. So here we go. Here's the GFS. There's the snow, accumulating snow either side of I-95, pretty close to the European model. GFS has kind of slid this snow line, the 1 to 3 inch, which is the white, right along I-95, but kept the heavy snow still west. Both models still agreement that the heaviest snow is going to be along I-81. Close in view, there's your 1 to 3 inch band. There's a higher band out toward Frederick, big time in Hagerstown. And you see this area in Frederick and Gaithersburg, they're calling for some pretty good snow. And I agree with that. Where it stays snow, I think 6 to 12 inches are possible, just because we have about an inch of liquid to work with. Now, this is Saturday morning at 10 o'clock, GFS. Nothing really accumulating yet. By 2 o'clock, it's got 2 inches in Leesburg, 0.6 downtown. By 5 o'clock Saturday, 7 inches in Leesburg, 5 in Gaithersburg. Now, the thing about this model is this is assuming every flake that falls stays frozen. It's not going to do that because temperatures in and around the Beltway will be above freezing. So it's got to snow faster than it can melt. So these numbers are a little bit inflated. 9.1 in Front Royal, don't have a problem with that number. 10 in Lorraine, don't have a problem with that number either. I think these numbers are too low in Cumberland. By 9 o'clock Saturday, an inch in D.C., 6, 7, 8 inches northern and western suburbs. Again, I think a little bit inflated just because of the way the model's written. Okay, noon on, noon on Saturday, well, nothing. This is the European model. 6 p.m. on Saturday, only an inch, Leesburg, 0.3 downtown. By midnight, 2-3 inches Leesburg and Gaithersburg. There's your bullseye along I-81. So they're sort of in agreement. I think the main thing takeaway here is the timing's the same and the bullseye I-81 west is the same for both models. It's in the details as to just how far that snow line can hold. And right now, I would just say I-95 is going to be the battleground. I-81 is the main ground, is the bullseye. It's been a minute since we've had any snow really to talk about. We haven't had an inch of snow at National since the 16th, 2 years ago. Haven't had 5 inches since the 3rd, 2 years ago. Haven't had 10 inches since the 12th, 13th, and 14th, also 2 years ago. So we'll keep an eye on this one. This has a little bit of potential, but we still don't have the details. But again, a little shift to the east, much more snow will fall in the DMV.